Today I'd like to talk to you about reshaping a bit of form plastic tube. By that I mean you might buy a plastic tube for your irrigation system or coiled bits of tube for air hoses, and you get them home, you unwrap the irrigation tube, you want to lay it out and it's all curled around. What do? Well, you just lay it out in the sun, stretch it out and let it heat up and cool down, heat up and cool down. So if you can reset the tension in the tube, it will then form a nice straight line and you can put it in the garden. Also true for coiled hoses, that type of thing. Now I'm using coiled hose for the automatic tool changer, and I've got this little segment here that I'm just going to use to protect the wiring. And as you can see, it comes in a long spiral and it's pretty hard to keep the shape. So I want it to go up straight and then curve back down like that. So how do you do it? Quite simple. Get yourself a cup, preferably not one you'd normally have your coffee in. Add a little bit of water. Why a little bit of water? Because you're only heating up the water. Why heat up water that you don't need to? Why waste that part of your life that you don't have to? So we pop it in. We'll try 30 seconds in the microwave. You can boil up a kettle. That's what I do on the stove sometimes. The trouble is that takes a lot longer. But if you've got a big massive bit that doesn't fit in, or you've got metal fittings, you just pour the hot water on and do it that way. So we've got 14 seconds to go. Get out. Save you burning your fingers if you're a teabag drigger. You just get the teabag tongs or a pair of hemostats, anything like that. To check if it's hot enough, you can just pick her up. See how we go. Not hot enough. Give another 30 seconds. You don't want to boil the material. Different thickness of plastics, different types of plastics, depends. The first one you'll muck around a bit, but the next one you say, right, that's that plastic and I only need to do it for a minute or 30 seconds, and you get the idea. So we're going to know another 10 seconds and we'll try that. If you want to know how I cut the plastic, just look on my other video on the cigar light, the cigar plastic tube trimmer. There we go. I can feel the outside of the cup. She's nice and warm. So this is the shape I want as an S. Then I just dip it in a bit of cool water. Let it all cool down. Add the stress to it. Already you can see it's no longer the sharp shape. Have to be careful that you don't sort of do bends too quickly. If you say you've got a bit of 1/4 inch irrigation tube and you want a nice sharp bend, don't try to bend it too quickly or it'll kink. So what you do is that you have your length. Get say 2 garden bricks, bend it to the natural curve, I like to call it, the way it'll bend freehand. Put that down, put your 2 garden bricks on it, pour your hot water on and wait, pour some cold water on it, that will set it, then check, then shift your garden bricks up so as the curve is tighter, do it again till you start getting the natural curve, and then you can have 1 inch, 25mm curves quite easily. So we'll put this back in. If you do have a large quantity of water, it can keep it seat, so you can try popping it back in, pop it back in. See how this is going now? we'll give it a bigger twist. Hold set it. Already. That's not bad. I want this bit to be up further. So when you get a section that's okay, you can just pop the other one in the hot water. Let that go. And sometimes you may have to go past the angle. Just say you're bending a 90-degree corner, you may have to go 110, 120, then curl it in that, and then the residual forces will pull it back into position. As you can see there now, I'll put it in front of my white beard so you can see. Shape is there. So if it's up straight that way, then curves that way. So I'll just pop it on again. Another 30. So you just keep doing that, little steps, and then you'll get it right. And what I'll do is I'll just get this last bit done, then I'll take a photo of it when it's done on in position, and you'll be able to see the finished item on there. So key points are, cut it to the length you want, plus a bit for allowances, heat it up. If it doesn't fit in a microwave, pour up the kettle, get a long container that will fit it all in, then heat it up. Not too hot, just as it's pliable, and if it's pliable it won't kink. Then you just do a little bit, chill it, heat it up, bend it a bit more, chill it until you get the shape you want. Then hold it in, and if you like, if you can clamp it in position, then add a bit more heat to it, pour on hot water, it will then set in the permanent position. So we'll just see how we got here. As you can see now, got the residual stress and it's back to a flat surface. So that means that the movement we had before was locked in by the cold water. So that's how it works. Let's look here. Normally I have it under the tap so as I can hang on to it, but for the video I just got a little cup of cold water. So we'll just go and see how it goes out in the finished item. So I'll just cut to that photo, and if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, tell your friends, spread the wisdom, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you're free to give it a thumbs down, but let me know why. And as always, thanks for watching.